Hi, welcome to day 2 of this working online beach camp. My name is Michelle Dale. We're inside virtual co-working space and we are on day 2 of this incredible event. So welcome Hannah, welcome Karen. If you're watching the replay, welcome. Today we are going to unpack day 2 and everything that's going to be happening on this day. Which is super exciting. Today is my favorite day. Good morning, Karen. Today is my ultimate favorite day. I'm so excited about what I have to offer you. It's been life-changing. Like, I'm not talking just my business, but in many areas, life-changing for me, what I'm going to share. So to quickly recap on yesterday, day 1, we had our first day of the training. The training is the main part of what we're talking about in here. So that was all about the super skills, the 3 super skills. Then we went into a couple of beach bag bonuses, one from a client of mine, Sheldon Snodgrass. It was all relating to sales. Another one from a client of mine, which is, I think, a new super skill, which, you know, some VAs out there might be interested in doing, which is product creation. And that was in the cocktail bar with Barbara. So those 2 resources are still where they're supposed to be. The training is still up in the Success Hub. We've got the cocktail bar filled and we've got the book nook filled. Now today, today inside the networking room, you can find today's video on how to engineer your success as a virtual assistant. And like I say, these things are really game changing. I think I've worked a lot with virtual assistants over the years. So you imagine I've been in this game nearly 20 years. I've been teaching since 2011 and working with virtual assistants. And I've seen many virtual assistants do super successful, grow into 6-figure businesses and things like that. And I tell you, when I look at these VAs who have really made it, they've got it going on in there. And I don't mean they remember a lot of knowledge and read a lot of books and revise a lot of stuff. They've got it going on. Sure, they've got the skills, but anyone can learn the skills. And this is the thing. Anyone can learn the skills. But if you know and understand your true power, then you will be able to basically, what we're talking about in today is engineer your business. Engineer exactly how it comes together, exactly how it looks. And this to me, over the years, and I will say this, I've been coaching a lot of VAs, and over the years, I will say that there is a lot of limiting beliefs from peers, authority figures, things growing up, that even traumas. I've worked with people who have had some serious traumas in their life that are affecting and impacting their business to a massive degree, where they know all the stuff, they've got all the knowledge, they've got all the skills, they've even got experience through working, but they simply are like, you know, when it comes to it, like a rabbit in the headlights, and they think, oh, it's me, like there's something wrong with me, I can't do it, but that's wrong. Like, that's so wrong. So these techniques today are really going to help you get your mind in the right place for moving forward with your business. This is so important, so important. So in addition to engineering success, which is a technique that I'm sharing with you, a 6-step technique that you can go away and apply today to be able to start using this in your business, I have also provided you with a full in-depth 30+ minute training, which I call the One Sourcing Scripting Quick Start Guide, which is part of my brand new One Circle Mastery. So I'm creating and I don't believe this has ever been done before, folks, but in the virtual assistant industry, I have created a business program called One Sourcing. It's all the practical, how to start and build and grow your business from 0 to 6 figures or anywhere in between if you happen to be there. It's going through the levels, it's going through the process. But my One Circle Mastery is adding in this additional part of the process, which is often missing from the people who aren't achieving the things that they really want to achieve. So I believe that if you have or have been struggling, then this can really, really help you. So go and check out the One Sourcing Scripting Quick Start Guide. It's in the Sky Sanctuary of the virtual co-working space. And remember, if you're in the virtual co-working space and you've clicked a link, all you've got to do is click on all rooms at the bottom of the screen and you will be able to jump in between the rooms there. So the Sky Sanctuary is where the Scripting Quick Start Guide is. And this is basically, in a nutshell, I'm not going to give away too much, but it's basically engineering your business to the point where you're reverse engineering from success to the steps of how it all became. It's powerful stuff. And in my One Circle Mastery, this is just the quick start guide. In my One Circle Mastery, there are 6 levels of the business. There's the foundation, then there is the entrepreneurship, then there is the operations, then we go into finance, and then we go into clients, and then we go into teams. And there is a scripting book and a whole scripting call session built in for each level. So I can help you basically reverse engineer the entire business as I have basically done mine, and script it out so you can recreate similar success, but in your own terms, in your own words. I've never seen anything like it. This is why I'm so excited about it. So that's the scripting. And then the second thing we have today for you as a beach bag bonus is the money spa. Now the money spa is again something that I wrote on another business of mine called All Me Up Baby. And the reason I did this is because obviously a spa is, we think about pampering, and this is basically all about healing your relationship with money, pampering your money, and then creating a more healthier relationship with your money so you can allow that income to come in to your business to create the business that you really want. And this is great for anybody struggling with the whole, I'm finding it difficult to find clients, I'm finding it difficult to find clients who are going to pay me well, I'm finding it difficult to find the high-end clients, you know, just generally anybody who's struggling in that area. So the money spa is inside the wellness spa of virtual co-working space. If I click here on all rooms, here we've got the wellness spa right here on the 4th room, and the Sky Sanctuary is right next to it. And basically you will be able to go in, it's £99 off the course, so you're going to get it for like a couple of quid basically. It is amazing. And everything inside the money spa are techniques and things that I've used to really help develop a healthy, healing, beautiful, loving relationship with money, which is often difficult these days because we're taught so much about, you know, money creates stress, or lack of money creates stress and worry, and we end up having a difficult relationship with money sometimes because we've got a lot of bills coming in, we don't know where the income's going to come in, or we don't feel we're being paid enough, we don't feel that we're being compensated enough, we think that money's hard to come by, and then we end up developing through all these, you know, continuous thought patterns that, you know, come up in our heads. We end up developing this relationship with money where money is literally trying to stay away from us because of how we're thinking and feeling about it, you know. So the money spa is very much talking about this aspect of, honestly, it's more like a spiritual development. But I will say one thing, and this is where all this comes from, and this is the general theme of today, right? A lot of people don't realize that when we talk about reality creation, you know, like, let's create a reality. Some people, this is too conceptual. This is too, like, it's a bit woo-woo and yeah. But really all it is focus, right? And I know virtual assistants, let's say, and people who work online, and people who do these kind of services have to have the ability to maintain a good amount of focus, to be able to sit there on their own, get the job done, get the work out to the clients, go from one task to the next, you know. You're awesome. you've got this ability, like even triple time built into you. You know, everyone has this ability, but because of how you work and how you've, you know, developed yourself, you've got this ability several times more than just the average person who has not been doing that. So you have the ability to focus, and that is all it is. Reality creation is having the ability to discipline yourself to focus and fall in love with the process. This is why it's gonna be incorporated a lot into this one circle mastery, which I will talk about more throughout the event. But this is why I'm incorporating it, because if I simply can help you to refocus into the areas which I know are going to help you grow your business, this can change your life. And when I say change your life, I've been working with a select few people doing this. I've literally had people come back to me and saying they were on the brink of basically divorce with their husbands, and now their relationship is fantastic. Like, whoa. Definitely manifesting clients, manifesting money, manifesting consultations. We've had a whole host of physical transformations. I lost 10 kilos using this particular method that I've been doing, and through the biohacking that we've been doing inside virtual co-working space. Like, there's no denying this is real. My friend who was on the brink of, you know, separating, I think she's like pretty shocked about how her relationship has gone now, and her husband has even completely changed towards her. You know, things are getting done around the house, and she's like, oh my god, it's scripting, it's amazing. So it works, it absolutely works. This is why I'm so excited, because I actually, you know, for the people who do have that trauma, who do have that, I can't seem to push past, you know, my past in a way. This is just creating a whole new future intentionally with focus. And in that, you can do anything. You can do anything. Also today, we have 2 live sessions. The first one is at, I believe it's 3 o'clock. It's inside the networking room. I'm just going to check that because I think, yes, it's 3 o'clock. Okay, so 3 p.m. inside the networking room, which is where we have our engineering success. I'm just going to do a VA Q&A in there if you want to come in and drop in. It's only half an hour, but if you've got any questions about working online, becoming a virtual assistant, anything like that, you can drop in there. And then 5:30, I'll be with the lovely Hannah inside the Nomad Cafe, where we've got our friendship group. And it's really interesting because in the Virtual Assistant Network Facebook group yesterday, somebody was asking about, you know, coffee and chats and things like that. We already do this every month. So come and join us today at 5:30 in the Nomad Cafe for our friendship call. Friendship chat, whatever it is that we want to call it. So I hope to see you guys there. Don't forget, you can come in at your leisure, check out the rooms. We still have one more day of training and bonuses that we have, which is coming up tomorrow, which we'll talk about. But in the meantime, if you haven't checked out yesterday's stuff, go back and check out there. Don't forget, in the morning mindset, on the coffee table there is always the videos for the most recent videos. All you've got to do is click on the little bar for the playlist and you'll be able to work your way through those. And then, yes, go through today's stuff, and then we'll be back here tomorrow with one more day of training, and then Thursday is our live session. So thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for everybody that's joined. I know this is like sort of a very abstract thing to be able to come into these rooms and kind of watch these things, but we've got literally hundreds and hundreds of people on this, and whether you see people or not, they're there, and I know you're there, and I just want to say thank you so much for joining this event. So thank you for today. I'll see you back here tomorrow, 11 a.m. my time, for morning mindset. And in the meantime, we're going to do our accountability, so make sure you do this to get you focused for today on your goals, and I'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Thank you guys if you were joining me in the room. Before we begin, don't forget you can join me live online inside Virtual Co-working Space at www.virtualmissfriday.com/VCS. If you enjoy this session, give it a like. I'd love to hear from you, so write me a comment. And so you don't miss any updates, don't forget to subscribe. Let's begin. So now we're going to look for the positive with our gratitude. First, we'll spend 1 minute thinking of the day before, thinking of all the things that happened, reflecting on work, interactions, relationships, memorable moments, and more. Now you'll write one thing down minimum that you're grateful for. You can, of course, write down more. Something good, something that went right, a small moment or a big win. The more you search for things to be grateful for, the more you will experience things to be grateful for. Now we're going to read out your goal. Make sure your goal is written down in a journal or somewhere you can easily access it. Read your goal now, ideally out loud, and commit to this goal. Believe it will happen. And by reading this daily, the universe knows clearly what your goal is, and the things begin to shift in the direction of your goal. Follow your instincts when this happens by taking action. Now you need to see your goal in visualization. Spend this minute thinking about the goal in your mind. See yourself taking steps towards the goal, or even better still, see yourself having already achieved the goal. Close your eyes and go there. Step into the feeling, step into the place, step into the accomplishment. And finally, it's time for your most important task. Set this task for today and make it relating to your goal. This could be something small like sending an email, recording a video, or making a phone call, or it could be bigger. Either way, one task a day is one step forward, and those steps will add up. Do what you can from where you are now. Set the intention, and the action will carry you towards your goal. Well done you for completing your daily co-create session. Have a fantastic day ahead, and I'll see you next time.